means not as much to you as just a win in the event.
And then you continue to jump a few spots, so good.
Cool. Thanks, champ.
Thanks, Rory. Rich Froendt trying to get to 305. That sounds realistic for him.
Now on the main side, they did a 3 overhead max, and he got 305. He actually failed 2 reps at 335. So I expect him to hit the 305 mark. We'll see what it looks like.
Rich Froendt is on your screen, joking around with training partner Dan Bailey in the gray shirt. Two of them will be working next to each other, and both of them, no surprise, they will both be starting with 200 Gerald Sasser, the only man to do 3 reps at 295, but I'm guessing that's going to change right here. The event record, Matthew Fraser, 2 good reps at 315 pounds. And Rich Froendt, again, you cannot tell the difference between this and his opening lift at 255.
You're right. There's absolutely no difference. I mean, there's no buckling at all. Butt's not coming up when he's driving up out of the hole. He just looks so solid.
Meanwhile, Dan Bailey at 275 pounds looking a little bit shaky.
Wow, he's really riding that line on that depth, but Jeff is giving it to him.
And he gets 3 good reps. Now Froendt moving to 305 to try to become the event leader. Joseph Weigel at 295 pounds.
Wow, that looks solid as well.
2 reps down for Weigel. Weigel came in first place overall after winning Jackie and trying to keep pace with Rich Froendt in this event. And he is through 295 pounds, so he is Froendt. Now tied Gerald Sasser for the best score of the day. It looks like Rich Froendt about ready to beat that with 2 minutes to go here in the 4th and final heat of event 2, the second of 7 total events here in the Central East Regional Competition.
We were not lying when we say heavy hitters in this heat. The numbers that are going up across the board, the number of people that are doing these numbers is insane compared to all the other regions.
One more for Froendt at 305, and he has it. Rich Froendt, your new leader. 305 by 3, and now it's Joseph Weigel who's going to look to match the champ. Weigel loading up his bar with 305 pounds.
Wow, these guys have plenty of time left too. It's still a minute and a half. With the record being 3:15 for 2, I don't know. I mean, we just heard Rich. He said he isn't looking for an event.
He loads up his bar right now. It looks like he might go after a great Holbrook meanwhile, a 275 to 2010 game champion. Holbrook, and they can't lock out the 3rd record. He will get credit for 2. 1 minute now to go before we hit the 7-minute time gap. And Joseph Weigel is looking down the floor of Rich Froendt. And now Froendt at 3:15. The event record, 3:15 by 2. And we're looking at that possibly getting beaten right now by the 2-time defending CrossFit Games champion.
Look at that. No hesitation at all. He jumps up and he's instantly solid.
He'll get water. And it looks like Froendt can be called today on the bar, but he right now is your leader. Joe Weigel has 305 on the bar, as does Scott Hanchen.
That is a lot of guys throwing up 305 right now. Can it be 50% of the
10 seconds to go, and it doesn't look like Joe Weigel's going to go after 300 pounds. So Rich Froendt will lock up the win at this event. 1 rep at 315 pounds. And now a 2-minute break, and it's on to the burpee muscle-ups. The Gerald Sasser couldn't hang on to his lead in event 2. He will see if he can hang on to it in event 3. He also has the time to beat in the burpee muscle-ups. 4 minutes, 48 seconds. But back to Rich Froendt and the work he did. And all these reps look almost exactly the same.
textbook. You can tell the strength that he has. I mean, he's a big guy, but just the core strength that he has is insane. Shoulder strength, it's just unbelievable what this kid can do.
Got through 295, no problem. Then he hit 3 at 305. He moved up to 315. Only 1 good rep there, but it is a win for Rich Froendt. Got 1. He started to dance around a little bit. He said, "No, I'll just take the victory." Let's send it down to Roy McCoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a region where I'm looking at 3 barbells over 300 pounds? Amazing. Rich popped that up like it was absolutely nothing. Certainly the champ. Here's what's interesting. He took it pretty close to the buzzer. That was not in his game plan. Joe Weigel told me before he was going to get up to 300, assess the situation. He didn't want it to affect his burpee muscle up. So we'll see how Rich can do after putting up 315 pounds for 1. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Rory. Rich Froendt looking to make a run at Gerald Sasser, who currently has the time to beat at 4:48. Froendt will be in lane 6 next to Marcus Hendrick and Scott Hansen.
10 left.
There as well. All of these athletes are guys who can certainly get through this with little trouble. 30 burpee muscle-ups for time. There's a 7-minute time cap on this one. Jackie was so close. You expect the same kind of finish here?
I don't know if I could expect the same finish, but what I think is interesting here is that Rich Froendt